Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Oh, read the hat, mother fathers. Welcome in another edition of the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. Broadcasting along the Inside Edge Podcasting Network. Kyle Cornell, AA. Anthony Alford with you as always. How we doing, man?
Good. Happy Thursday, Friday to you.
I've been on this network too much this week.
You have. I believe this is the first time you've made more appearances than me on this network. And that might be true going forward.
I don't know why I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lean in now.
No, you've been great. You've been fantastic. In fact, we're not going to bury the lead. Hold up. We might bury the lead if I can't fix this. There we go. Well, remember to like and subscribe. Inside Edge Network at Inside Edge Net.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. He does that better than. Never mind.
Better than most of the talent on this fucking podcasting network. Listen, I can say it because I'm a fellow talent. He can't say it because then we can kind of like say something against him or whatever. He's got responsibilities. I don't care. So.
But remember, check out the website, InsideEdgeNetwork.com, and the socials, at Inside Edge Net, all the socials, even Twitch, we're there too. And this is the breaking news. If here on this show is the breaking news, this is probably the first time he has truly leaned over to make sure that his part of the slide shows up.
Better fucking read it.
Buddy, congratulations. This is you starting on Monday.
Yeah, it's you. You're the one that kind of said you wanted to do this and wanted to give me an opportunity for that, and I appreciate it. We've got guests already lining up, which is great. It's going to be really different. It's not going to be, we have great sports content on this podcasting network. I'm kind of taking a left turn a little bit to that and being more of a news-centric type show, current events, that kind of stuff.
You want to stick with you're taking a left turn?
It depends on the situation.
I know.
I love how me calling out a registered sex offender, by the way, on the pilot, I got criticized for not calling out Trump in that episode too. It's like, can I breathe for like 5 seconds before I start bringing up the Epstein files? Like please. Like, good Lord. Like,
I've never had, I listened to the pilot at the gym. I've never had my phone just light up while I'm working out before. And I don't put my phone on Do Not Disturb in case anything goes on a personal level. But it takes a lot for me to not listen to music during my workouts. And you passed that test.
I mean, yeah, like this is, again, just going to be very different. It's just not something maybe you're used to. And honestly, a lot of people in Northeast Ohio aren't really used to it. I mentioned our buddy Jake is probably the closest thing as far as like just being entrenched in the community and certain things and people. And I've got wish lists of people I want to get on the show. It may get political. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's certain avenues. The beauty of this is now I'm allowed to say whatever I feel and think, and he's just going to have to either reap the benefits or the consequences. So that's kind of cool. I'm uncancelable.
Well,
at this point.
we are missing though. We are and you mentioned Jake, but other than Jake, we are missing community focused content, like covering the news.
And hey, you know
here
what?
Locally,
I can't help it. It was kind of a low hanging fruit. I'm from Parma.
mm-hmm.
Like it still matters a lot. My son lives part time in Parma and goes to a private school in the city, but we had considered public schools at one point, and there's a lot of questions about that. So again, the first guest is going to be a Parma school board member on Monday, just being like, okay, this is the one, Ashley McTaggart, that obviously was almost pushed out because of her being in the military. Now, they had a different school board member resign recently because of the incident at Valley Forge. We're going to talk about that.
Right.
Find out more about Ashley, too, because I feel like we've seen a lot
Yeah.
about her, but I've never seen anyone actually talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and give her a platform to actually, like, talk about the fact that she's right now going through a separation. She's a single mom with 3 girls, I believe, and she's got the military. She's on active duty. I mean, like, there's a lot.
I was going to say active duty and all that.
Like,
so, like, you're away from home,
her
too.
cutoff point was May 12th. I believe that was the last day we were able to get her on. So I'm like, hey, first week, I want you on right away. Like, let's make it happen. And whatever. To me, the interviews will range. It's an hour show. So in some cases, maybe like this, I do dedicate the full hour to getting to know someone and kind of giving them a platform to speak, because I don't know how many times she's going to get that opportunity. Sometimes it may only be a segment. It may only be 10, 15 minutes. It depends on the person and obviously their schedule. Trying to keep it all live. That's the big thing, too. I know it's a tight window for a lot of people, but, yeah, we got someone else in the works, too, that actually started the change.org petition to get metal detectors in Parma schools.
Oh, okay.
The father in Parma schools who's running that. So we're going to have him on during the week as well. He's still figuring out his schedule because he's out of town, but he's going to make time for us. So that's
good.
That's awesome, and it's going to branch out, man. It's going to be all of Northeast Ohio, and possibly, when the time comes, maybe we get some gubernatorial candidates on. It wouldn't be the first time I've interviewed some governors and people that want to be governors.
I was going to say, you're interviewing background and stuff. I mean,
it's what I enjoyed the most about being in news, was being able to not only meet people, but be able to really give them the open forum to be unfiltered. And it's kind of like, hey, I mean, this is a safe place.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to ask you questions. I'm not going to give you the Rolodex beforehand for the most part, but I mean, like, I can give you the Cliff Notes. You kind of know what I'm going to ask you.
But is people watching at home or wherever they're watching or listening, like, these are the questions they want to know?
Of course, and there's no judgment on this side. I don't care if you're a Democrat, Republican, any of that stuff. That doesn't matter to me. I want to know what kind of person you are and what you're doing for the people, whether it's a political thing, whether it's a business, whatever it is. I want to know kind of your story and what your plans are to benefit not only yourself, but obviously everyone around you. So it should be fun. It should be entertaining. And yeah, we're going to say some controversial shit. So that's going to be good.
This is going to be safe. 5 to 6, Monday through Friday, starting on Monday.
Yeah.
Starting Monday. Meanwhile, on my show, we're going to talk about gummies. So,
yeah, you're talking about Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. Klay comes out the next day and says, she cheated on me first. What do you want? Like, of course I can't be monogamous because she couldn't either. And then who do we believe? Who do we believe? Do we believe her just because she has a vagina? That's all I want to know.
Yes.
She has no track record of losing her mind before, right? They're both insane, probably. But I mean, come on. Anytime you make that kind of money, I'm fully convinced you have to be a little crazy.
To be fully transparent, I did not do my full research on that story.
Yeah.
I have had time to do my.
I can't believe Autumn for going down the road she did, because you obviously want to defend Meg. I understand that, but at the same point, like, look at the full picture. I'm not going to defend someone just because they have a penis or a vagina. Like, I need to know the facts.
Can we talk about, real quick, the top topics of this network for this week?
Yeah, that and chicken sandwiches. And Chad, you know what? Not a bad, like,
it's again
Chick-fil-A at one.
It's a technically sound list.
But was Popeyes? It wasn't on the list, was it?
He has never tried it.
Yeah, he's got to do that.
He's never tried it.
It may not be your number one, Chad, but it will be in your top 5.
I will give Chad.
If they have it.
I will give it. That's a good point.
He definitely needs to try the Popeyes, because the Popeyes sandwiches.
It's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Like,
it's fantastic.
I will give him the benefit of the doubt just because he hasn't tried it. Now, if he tried it and said it was trash, then that's a different story.
Wendy's was a sleeper. That was good. Because
the Wendy's spicy chicken is that's a really good
actually
sandwich.
pretty good. Like, yeah, it kind of sneaks up on you. Like, oh, it's actually not that bad.
It.
You know what's really not that bad? It's chicken too. Believe it or not. Have you had the Taco Bell chicken nuggets?
I have not.
They're actually pretty damn good.
Actually good.
Like,
but
I'm
you
shocked.
got to remember, same company as KFC.
True.
But
hey,
you get good chicken from Taco Bell, you appreciate
Well,
that.
you're in like kind of in shock and awe. And they had the Cantina chicken menu and all that stuff.
yeah.
But like their chicken nuggets, man, I may stop after this and get some because it's
I think again, chicken sandwiches and then chicken nuggets, like those are separate categories. Like those are. Yeah. I'll give Chick-fil-A this. They have a grilled chicken tenders. Those are good too.
Oh yeah, healthier too,
and healthier. Like those are phenomenal. This has been a banner week between that, the Cavaliers doing whatever they feel like doing on a random night, and
you know what? Ironically, the crazy thing about this week is it was pretty light on wrestling.
And it was.
Especially for being after WrestleMania, we were kind of thinking, okay, this is where we're going to start seeing a platform for some of these people. And there was a group and one person in particular that did deserve the nod for our sweet moment of the week. And don't forget, of course, to follow us on all of those social media platforms. But kudos to Jacy, Jayne and Company of Fatal Influence for being this week's sweet moment of the week. Of course, brought to you by our friends over at B.A. Sweetie. But don't take our word for it. Check out the biggest candy store in North America. It's your last chance.
Yeah, it is.
The promo code Lollipop ends at the end of this month. You may be able to sneak it in on May 1st. You're seeing this today.
Probably the end of today. You better get it in right now.
Yeah, you may be able to get away with it out here on the May 1st, but it was through April. So if you have a chance, an opportunity, get that $5 off your $40 or more purchase. We talked about it. A lot of people that go to BA Sweeties, they buy in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to get the popcorn, I bought like $30-40 worth of popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm just now getting close to finishing. It's been,
and that also brings up a good point too. Like you buy in bulk, like you're not gonna just finish it in 2 seconds. Like it, you can save on that. Your kids and
it's great.
Friends still love it. Loved ones still enjoy it. And for nothing, Lollipop is the promo code mentioned at the checkout. It's an in-store promotion only. And if nothing else, please, the milkshakes. Gotta get them. I'm telling you right now, you gotta get them.
It's getting warmer outside. Well, I mean, not this week. It's kind of dipping back down a little bit. But like,
I don't care if it's cold. You still get the milkshakes.
We know. It's May. Welcome in. Like, here we go. Like, now we're starting to get into the warmer months here in Northeast Ohio, and that's where you want to stop. BA Sweeties, again, for those milkshakes, for that ice cream shop, and for the golf land too, which will be opening up here in a couple weeks. So much going on at the largest candy store in North America. That's so much more.
Yeah, so much more. Yeah. It's incredible. 6770 Brook Park Road in Cleveland, Ohio.
67.
70 Brook Park Road in Cleveland, Ohio. Interstate 480, the Ridge Road exit. Make a left on Brook Park Road. You'll see a giant lollipop and go right in and make it happen.
Captain.
Like Fatal Influence did on Smackdown.
Tell you what, Jacy, Jayne came in, and you made a good point about this. Like, the top female heel right now in WWE on the main roster, even Liv has, like, some redeemable features, and, like, you can tell, like, she's really worked for this, and there's still some appreciation for her. People just don't like Jacy Jayne, which is, like, great.
It also makes me feel good that people have been watching NXT. And remember, they did some damage earlier tonight, too, attacking Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Great job. That's how you debut. Who are we going to target? Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss.
That's how you get around
That's how you get over. Like, again, these girls that have been there for 10, 15 years, whatever it is, Rhea's closer to 10. But, I mean, like, yes,
That's
Three
how
of
you
the
start.
biggest stars in the division. We're going to take them out. This is also huge for Laney Reed and Fallon Henley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you make 2 more stars. This could be their female-ish version of either Damage Control or the Shield. You pick somewhere in the middle, probably. But I mean, like, this is a great opportunity for them, for those 3. And we know Jacy's going to be able to swim. I think Fallon Henley will be able to too. I think Laney's the youngest of the 3, so she's. Talk about kind of just walking into this opportunity. Jasmine Nix would have been on the main roster right now if she wouldn't have decided to do OnlyFans. I mean, it's like, well, this is right there. I mean, she could have made some serious money possibly, but
And
I mean,
she would have been an Impact player too. But oh well,
she was good. We saw one of her matches before she got fired or whatever it was, and or she quit, and like she actually was pretty talented.
She got bad advice. That's really what happened.
Well, we can't say. I'm sure she's made a lot of money too in that.
No. I'm talking about like professional wrestling. She may have got a bad advice, but and again, we've talked to people among the wrestling scene. A lot of people look for different things. Not everybody looks to go to WWE. Some like TNA. Like it's all lifestyle stuff too. So
Well, Dakota Kai was talking to Van Vliet the other day, and she was like, it was never a goal just because I never thought I was going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up making it twice over.
Yeah.
She got let go, and they got signed again 3 months later.
Yeah.
Like it's you just never know.
Matt Cardona is kind of a roadmap a little bit of what you can do if WWE doesn't work out at first, dominate the independents.
You can come back and within a couple months get put on the shelf, wink wink, with an arm injury because Randy Orton snapped, and then have Randy Orton not even be able to capitalize on that because his bag is more brittle than the Brillo pads underneath my sink. So there you go. I mean, that's what it is.
Let's take a listen and just listen. You don't even need to see the video. Just listen to Jacy Jayne, Fatal Influence. They had to cut a promo later in the night on SmackDown, and this is so real heel heat. This is sweet to my ears. Take a listen.
Look, we get it. You're a star. Hey, shut up and let me talk. I waited long enough to get here. Respect me. As I was saying, we get it. You're the star. You're the champion. I know you're all excited to see me. I get it. I get it. You know what, Rhea? Listen, I'll be the first one. This is cute. This is cute. But you know what? This is my time. So shut up and listen.
Lean in. What a heel.
I'll be the first one to give you credit that you had a big win at WrestleMania. Congratulations.
I just won't stop.
Are you done yet?
Nope.
Are you done?
Nope. Get louder.
Because I have all night. I'll wait all night, baby.
Okay. We can,
This is good. If we have more time, we could, that's a master class. All of that. Mark Henry said that was probably that's up there with like heel Kurt Angle in terms of like debuts, like real heel heat. And it was a master class, not just in, she addressed the fans, she addressed the people at home. Looked into the camera too. It's like, hey, I've earned the opportunity to be here, so shut your mouths.
Well, and Kurt Angle didn't want to be a heel. He thought when I debut in Pittsburgh at my hometown, I'm a gold medalist. I'm going to be loved. They're going to Vince. What do you mean? No, they're going to boo you. Damn it! And lo and behold, they did.
Yeah.
Like Jacy, though, the difference is she knows how to be a heel, and you kind of pointed this out a while ago. Like especially with her work in NXT, like she was really figuring some things out, and now, again, reason why she was on the top 20 under 30 or whatever it is. Like she's got everyone's attention up there, and this is going to blossom into a feud. I'd imagine there'll be a 6-woman tag at some point here, whether that leads to Jacy getting a title shot or it's Charlotte who gets
For all
it.
we know, it'll probably be announced for tonight's show.
Who knows? But I mean, like this is tonight is supposed to be Charlotte versus Jacy.
Oh, good point. Okay.
Yeah,
yes.
so we'll see how
Good
that
catch.
plays out and how many matches they want to put on Backlash. But I mean, because they've already announced like 3 or 4 matches, so
yeah.
they're getting towards the Triple H plateau of 5.
Yep.
So
and Io Sky and Asuka is one of the matches, by the way.
we're going to talk about the releases later, and I am so excited. And in one aspect, I'm very excited. They almost got rid of both of them. But
I thought about you. Never mind. Go ahead.
did
man.
you see when Asuka was going to cry a little bit when they were chanting for Kyrie? Ooh, shed a little tear. Ooh, fuck are you? No, I did not.
By the way, kudos to Chad Gable. He hasn't wrestled in a year. Still on payroll.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
That's great.
That's a talent.
yeah. What about Ludwig Kaiser? Where's that guy been?
Was he?
Yeah, he was with Gunther, who also doesn't have a job currently apparently because he's not doing anything either.
Unbelievable.
He had to beat Seth Rollins, just not show up for 2 weeks.
You know what? I respect the hustle. Good for them. Good for them.
God, it's like just rinse and repeat. But what's not rinse and repeat is our sweet moment of the week. These three, including Jacy, did a fantastic job. That's a statement. That's how you debut. I think that group, and Ethan Page too, they both have done great to this point in their roles. I think Ethan was kind of asked, "You're going to be in the mid card a little bit here to start, and we'll see if they take to you." And the crowd doesn't like him. It's
Oh
perfect.
yeah. He's been.
Yep.
He's been. I'm trying to think of. Has there been any NXT call up that is not impressed?
Well, we'll see what Ricky Saints does tonight.
It's just time.
I mean, he cut a very emotional promo at the end of NXT the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. I don't know. It was still kind of half in character, half out of it. But he named like everyone and their mother.
Yeah.
I think he named the camera guy's second cousin.
Yes.
At
he
one
did.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Henry.
Yeah, Big Mo. Yeah.
Hank.
Phil. Hey, Phil.
Hey.
Clarice. Appreciate you, Clarice.
Remember we had that lunch 4 months ago in Vegas?
Hey, Tito at the ticket stand. To that random girl in the parking lot that I signed an autograph for 4 weeks ago. Love you.
You're a real one.
You're
You're
the
a
best.
real one.
You're the best. What the fuck?
No, this is, and my last thing on Fatal Influence, because you got Judgment Day on Raw,
Yep.
which is primarily the women
For now.
for now.
That's an interesting story with Finn with Roxanne.
Yeah, they had a great video off the show. Finn's like, "Boo, you suck," and they're laughing. That was great. That was great. I know, blurring the lines and stuff.
No, it was great. He had his distance. There was security between them. It's all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they were trying to get into the arena and
Yeah.
get all ready for the night show. Finn was obviously off until he wasn't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there you go. I mean, that's
But here's the thing: these women, and this is why Jacy is amazing. They ain't trying to be liked in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-mm.
This is you need. I know. I know we crap over Nia Jax in some moments, but to me, her and maybe Jade Cargill were like the only two women on the roster that always portrayed themselves as true heels.
well. So Jade recently did,
And Jade recently
but
did.
even then, she was kind of like still trying to be. I'm just a badass. When
Mhm.
it's like, no, just be a heel. Just lean in. Like,
But to that point, Nia has been the only one
Yeah.
to really embrace the heel role.
and now, with all this, the way it's shooken out, I mean, yeah, you kind of really don't have. I mean, Nia's in a tag team,
Mm-hmm.
and Jade is, I'm sure, taking a vacation.
Yeah.
And will not be back probably until SummerSlam, or at least in June, July, somewhere in there.
Or
so.
Brandon Phillips gets his way late next year.
Yeah, okay. Just never listened to a Cincinnati second baseman. But like, no, I mean that's.
I agree with you.
Yeah, again, sometimes people just punch above their weight, man. I don't know what it is,
Mhm.
but no, I don't.
Ain't sneaking one past that goalie.
This is the time.
Yes.
I mean, this is the time because there isn't like a real dominant either group or heel on the women's side on SmackDown currently. Or probably on the men's side either at this point. But I mean, that's why Cody still doesn't have an opponent yet, which I'm sure Punk will show up tonight. But I mean,
Yeah.
AJ Lee may be done for the foreseeable future, but
I don't
CM
think
Punk's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
so.
I think Lee's done. I mean, she might have another run.
I think she'll do another run for a main title. I don't know if she'll win it,
Yeah.
but I think that she'll want, and I'd imagine it would be against somebody like, not Becky, but maybe one of the younger girls.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I finally get in the ring with a Sol Ruka or a Jacy Jayne. I could see her and Jacy having a pretty good match.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, because Jacy can sell it, and again, her finisher is simple. It's, a rolling elbow. Like that's. Now she didn't deliver it like Oba delivered that rolling shoulder,
Man.
but I'll tell you what.
I would say I can't wait to talk about Oba, but it's going to be for a bad reason. Our sweet moment, Fatal Influence, they are fantastic again. 6'7", 7-0 Brook Park Road in Cleveland, Ohio. That's how
we gotta have a P cam. We have a Colton cam.
I know. That's how you get the BA sweeties. I'm telling you, we have a crack staff here at here in the suite.
What did you see my kids doing?
Snorting.
Wow.
Oh.
All the controversial things I've said. He just talked about an 8-year-old doing cocaine. That's wild. Someone get your program director. This isn't your daddy's Anthony Alford. I'll tell you what.
I was watching some clips of Saved by the Bell the
Tell you what, he's lining them up and knocking them down.
No. Don't actually do it. No. I was watching some clips of Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
And they were, back in the day, they would do like these educational specials. Drugs is wrong. You had Slater come down the stairs.
Drugs is wrong.
Stupid.
God. Yeah, sure. He does it to spite me at this point.
I even moved the TV out of the way.
Oh, I know.
You did.
You made,
he thought. No,
you
the
made
funniest
ample
one-
space.
No,
You made
he
ample
thought
space.
about it. I saw him look back there, and then he said, "Screw it."
He was actually going to walk behind, and he's like, nah, you know what? I'm feeling like I'm going to go in front of the camera again. We have to give him, credit to being in episodes at this point. If we ever...
kind of have to now.
If we ever do end credits after Pete's name gets listed about 50 different times for all the jobs he does, then Colton will come in as special thanks to, because we have to credit everyone.
We did probably a 6-episode stretch where we did have the credits at the. I did say 6. I set it up where we had the ending credits, and Pete's name was and then way underneath us was Kyle Cornell, Anthony Alfred.
Yep, that's about right.
Which is about right. I mean, for this program, that's about right. Say hello to Tom when you see him, when you go to Sweeties.
Good headline. No, all right, that's enough. That's enough. Last time. Thank you. No more.
So, what if I told
We're
you?
trying to make this a timely show today.
So, what if I told you you beat Brock Lesnar? You basically, unofficially retired Brock Lesnar. We're ready to go. We're gonna put the rocket on you, and you're gonna go straight to the top. We ain't got nothing for you.
The fact that he was immediately contradicted in his statement because Cody literally said, anyone who wants to challenge me, step up. And you know what? You want to get Oba even more over? Oba getting over? Put down Cody Rhodes.
I was going to say, get him an Uber.
I would have had him show up tonight on SmackDown, and I would have had him beat Cody for the title right there.
I've been thinking about something like that for the last couple weeks.
I hope, hindsight, that's what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oba's like, I'm just kidding. And he comes out of nowhere and he puts Cody down in 2 minutes.
That'd be a way to give Cody a little vacation.
Yeah, take a break. Oba can reign over SmackDown because they don't really have any challengers. You just mentioned that. Then he can do the Oba challenge with the title. Turns out someone was available. Now, who wants to step up? Because it's not just about the mountain. It's not just about the ruler. It's about the gold. You can do the whole thing.
They could.
They won't.
I don't want them to do that.
I would love them to do it.
No, but here's why I don't want them to do that.
We're going to get a bunch of guys getting title matches, people coming out of the woodwork. Oh, my God, look, there's Rayo with a title match getting squashed.
No, here's why I don't want them to do that at this moment. Somebody else is already doing that currently. Your AEW champion, Darby Allin. That's the exact story.
Yeah, but we'll do it well. And I shouldn't say we. I said they'll do it well because I can believe Oba Femi at 6'5", 310 pounds can beat these people week after week. Not 5'5", skateboard wielding Darby Allin who gets propelled out from the ceiling because he wants to be like his big brother Sting. Sting is not the stepfather. He's like the step uncle who just hangs out too much. And then all of a sudden you stole all of his Just for Men as a prank and he liked how he looked gray, so he doesn't do it anymore. Yeah, that's except for the little patch now. It's
he does it. Yeah, he does have that. He does have that.
Now it's reversed. It's all fucking gray and black instead of black and
to
gray.
your point, you're exactly right. You hit the nail. The fact
Why say that? Why say there's no one there that all the challengers?
You cannot go out there and say all the challengers are tied up. Like, you're freaking Oba Femi.
You still haven't signed.
the system.
Did he sign to Raw officially yet? I didn't see him actually sign a contract to Raw. I don't know if Pierce did that at one point backstage and I just missed it and didn't pay attention.
I don't think so.
No,
and honestly, even if that's upheld, Jacob Fatu is technically a Smackdown wrestler.
Yeah,
He's competing for the world title.
Yeah, he basically decided to tickle Roman's tongue on Monday, and
Yeah, he did.
I didn't do a reacts for Raw just because this has been a crazy week, and it may get a little tight with everything I got going on now moving forward. But I'll still try to get them in. But it doesn't make sense, and now you're going to make Oba look bad when he squashes people like Grayson Waller and. You'll get a Kofi match, or you'll get like one of these guys that just isn't a threat at all. Leading to what? He's got to beat all these people for the next 2 months until we can get to SummerSlam and he can finally get Roman. That's when he's going to have a competitive match.
Oh no, they're gonna.
Oh, but don't worry, Grayson Waller hit him with a forearm and he pulled him. He hung him up on the ropes. That's the offense.
They're gonna put him in King of the Ring. The problem is, we talked about this.
Maybe is that even going to happen?
That's another topic.
My gas prices say otherwise.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm so glad I took my trip to Arizona when I did, because it got way worse.
If your gas prices have not gone up yet, fill up.
There was a Get Go by my place that was $4.15 still a gallon.
Yeah,
I may stop there on the way back.
I had a Get Go right by the gym.
Yeah,
and that was
you kind of look around a little bit. I've never paid more attention to different plate like this.
You gotta get the. This is not a sponsor, but get the gas buddy.
You know what it is. Damn it, Obama.
That's right, George W. It's your fault.
Clinton, you son of a bitch.
Oh, man. JFK, do better. Listen.
Where were you when I needed you, Lincoln? I
didn't know he was a professional. He was a professional wrestler back in the day.
Didn't he wrestle like a bear or something?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was tall.
Now imagine if he would have beat that bear. Would you then just say, "Oh, let's have an open challenge"?
Yeah.
You're not going to compete for a
Who
world
wants
title.
number 16, baby?
Who
Come
wants
on.
number 16?
John Wilkes Booth in the bathroom, I'll take him. How long is too long to make a joke about an assassination of a president?
No. Boy, I wonder what the storyline was going into that.
Well, they were at the Forum Theater.
Yeah. You're Matt. Never mind. Don't Matt. Actually, that did Brian Pillman.
Mary had a little lamb and the chamber was full.
So what can happen on a random episode of Monday Night Raw?
Oba can squash Grayson Waller in 2 minutes.
But what I was going to say was, they did this with Gunther a couple years ago when he was world champion, or when he whatever. It's like
he was IC champion and he was doing
yeah.
But those matches at least were entertaining. He was Chad Gable.
Well,
he had some guys that he had matches.
So what they did, so when they don't have storylines,
I told you what they were going to do with him, by the way.
He's not on television.
Well, yeah, when Gunther isn't going for a title or apparently fighting Seth for a favor that no one cares about anymore, he's not on TV. And I told you what they were going to do with Oba. He's going to beat Brock in 5 minutes or less, and then they're going to book him in a bunch of squash matches until either Roman or King of the Ring. And this is what you're going to get.
I don't understand. Oba and Gunther, that could have been your next feud. And it's okay for Gunther to lose a feud.
If Brock is truly done, yes, it is. If Brock is going to appear at SummerSlam, no, it's not. Gunther can't. He needs to stay strong.
He could stay strong.
Not losing to Oba.
Well, he could still stay strong and you could still get the. I don't know.
You can't make him look like a punk bitch against Oba.
He's not going to look like a punk bitch. He's gonna at least compete, and it could show at least some adversity with Oba, a little bit.
Yeah, good luck.
I mean,
this is the problem now. They've built this guy up to where he
has to beat Cody tonight.
Please.
Then he has to win a title.
I would almost consider paying for YouTube TV again if they do that.
He has to win a world title tonight.
And my finances are tight, and I'd still be like, you know what? Okay, I'll drop a few of these other streaming services. I'll pay for YouTube TV again so I can watch SmackDown.
I'll find other ways to watch it, but
because SmackDown apparently is going back to 2 hours soon too, which is great.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. He almost
Thank
gives
you,
me-
Braun Strowman, for having a very successful cooking show.
I like to eat meat.
That's the sales pitch for
10
the
to
show.
11.
And people watch,
On
and
USA.
it got renewed for season 2.
That's right. Almost like Steve Austin's show that isn't doing anymore. Yeah.
I guess on one hand, I guess the logic, he puts some of these younger or people who are not being used to the big card, feed them. But
Again, but Waller is one of those guys where like, okay, shit, I get off the pot. Are we going to use this dude because he's talented, or are we not? Like, and it's, now he's getting squashed.
yeah,
He's getting put as a faux member of the New Day. That burned out really quickly when they decided to go after the Javon, which apparently is not a story anymore.
no.
Hey, is Austin Theory still talking to Maxine Dupree backstage? That went fucking nowhere.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I almost did. For some reason, I can remember, though, because every single cutscene had Austin Theory talking to Maxine Dupree in the
I
back.
completely forgot about that.
Is he trying to mag on some girl that just got married? I have no idea what the hell's going on. Like, what's...
Speaking of Kaiser, has he been banned from television because of Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton?
The sad part is, they're both single now.
I
think.
know.
Well, he might be dating... I don't know if he's dating somebody else from AAA, but, like, it's like... are the DMs open? Or-
Hey!
Yeah, best way to reconcile with Ric Flair is to get Charlotte on her 5th marriage.
Speaking of Ric Flair, boy, he put himself in the news this week.
My God. I watched...
Said he broke Will Chamberlain's record, I
I'm
guess.
sure he did.
Sure.
Yeah, right. The most talented man in the history of mankind, Will Chamberlain, ladies and gentlemen. Let's
Right.
clap it up. Let's clap it up for Will. Yep. 7'2", 40-inch vertical, and was just bagging him, man.
I know.
He was bagging him.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That might be a topic on the show at
And
one point.
then he'll put up 80 a night.
Hell yeah. I don't care who's out there. That's impressive.
That's impressive.
When they change the rules of the game
Yeah.
because of you,
Yeah.
you have made an impact.
Yes.
Will Chamberlain, my goat.
And unlike Ric Flair, maybe he was scoring 9s and 10s.
Mm.
Some 8s.
Every once in a while, I got to get a 6 in there. Woo! Okay, Rick. Maybe a 4 slipped in, but hey, 2 4s make 8. Ha! It's like, okay, buddy, sure. That's some Steiner math for you.
I need a quick laugh before we move on.
I was
Thank-
doing that for you already.
Thank you for Pete for reminding us of this Randy Orton story real quick. Do you have the video? We could pull it up. I'm sorry, I didn't prep it.
Well, we were going to do it at the end of the show, and you wanted to do it now in the middle.
I'm sorry, but
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the producer. He's the one. Yeah, sure.
so Randy Orton has a brother who's a comedian. We don't have a slide for you, but we have a video for you. Take a look.
And how do you brag about having a famous sibling? It's just essentially it's my last name. You know, like, do I get on the phone with customer service? She's like, how do you spell that? I'm like, O is in Orton. R is in Randy Orton. T is in the Randy Orton. O is in, oh my God, is that Randy Orton? N is in, no, that's his brother. My brother is like
Kind of looking a little. Oh, is there more?
6'5", 240. I have scoliosis. I'm not even as tall as I am. You know what I'm saying? My friends will like give me shit about it. They'll always say things to me like, if my brother was famous, I would brag about it. I'd get pussy, bro. They give me advice like, talk about your brother, get some pussy. It's like, yeah, by wrestling fans. Like, what? I'm gonna bust a nut between her teeth? Come on.
Oh my God, dude. That's wild. Oh, and then Oba's just there like,
Put Orton's brother in this open challenge.
oh my God.
Did you see that video before the show?
No, I didn't. That's wild. I'm gonna get that wrestling fan pussy. With my head you busting out between her teeth. Oh, that's crazy. That's wild.
God.
You know Randy's proud.
God bless America. God bless America.
How do you spell your last name? O as in Randy Orton.
You by wrestling fans? No, my
God.
wrestling fan, the female wrestling fans are attractive, though. I will say
They're,
that.
I tell you
There's
what.
some. Yeah. We did get some WrestleMania news. Kind of a two-parter here. So Nick Khan, he had what was it? A conference call?
He had a town hall.
A town hall
with all of TKO. Because apparently some people were upset.
We think.
And there was also some talk about Triple H and his status with the company. He re-signed
Mhm.
leading up into WrestleMania, so he's back in his role for the foreseeable future. But Nick Khan maybe admitting a little bit that maybe it wasn't the best idea to do Vegas back-to-back years.
Yeah, so here's the quote. Maybe we don't do that one again in terms of back-to-back. But ultimately, it ended up being a successful event.
You know, what's your level of success, though? And also, you pissed off an entire city in New Orleans that's been like a really good home for you.
And then you're going to go to Saudi Arabia scheduled to go there next year.
Again, we'll see.
I guess
'Cause-
real quick to reflect on having Mania in Vegas 2 years in a row. Last year, cool, right?
Sure.
You know, Vegas, want to get in that market, new stadium, cool.
Mhm.
But even when they pivot last year, it never made sense at all. Even when we talked about it last year, it
Well, you
didn't make
had The
sense.
Rock come out and announce it with Lil Wayne that they were going to New Orleans for
Mhm.
WrestleMania. And then in short order, like, what, maybe like a month or two after? No, we're not. Oh, we just had like the biggest possible person we could announce this, and we're immediately going back on it because we think Vegas will be better.
And
well-
because Vegas paid for it.
It's stupid.
Well, let me play devil's advocate for 2 seconds here. So, did WWE at least lay out a standard here by saying, "Hey, listen, we're happy to come to your city to host, for you guys to host WrestleMania, but you have to pay up."
Good luck, Haslam's. Have Trump paying like $15 million for WrestleMania in 5 years. Logan Paul is going to keep pressuring him to do it too.
I know.
He may pay for it. He'll pay TKO. Hey, take my salary and just use it.
I don't think you're off base with that. I think
Honestly,
it's possible.
he makes enough money where he probably wouldn't even care. How much? $10 million? Ah, fuck, take it.
Especially if having his brother pay for it, from the boxing promotion.
Let's just hope that Miz stays around long enough to be able to see that. It's like when Browns fans, I want to see them win a Super Bowl before I die. I want to see a WrestleMania in Cleveland before I die. So that's, as a wrestling fan, because it was never a possibility until now.
I know, and actually, the stadium, they broke ground on the stadium. Actually, as of this taping tonight, they're breaking ground on
good.
the stadium.
Well,
so-
hey, you know what? This is going to be just look out for Cleveland, man. 29, 2030.
So, Nashville is in the news because they're in active talks of acquiring WrestleMania 44.
And they were apparently going to be, or possibly still maybe, the alternative to 43 if they can't go to Saudi.
Now, the key with Nashville, their new stadium is scheduled to open in 2027.
Yeah.
Uh,
Early 27.
Early 27.
Like February or something like that.
Which does give it enough time
Yeah.
to get WrestleMania, and might, especially if they stick with like the mid to late April time frame that we've seen in the last couple of years.
Well, if they're going to pay for an event like that, they'll get it done.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
they're
they're
not going to, yeah.
That's the other real quick. Next year's Mania 43. We don't have a date yet for that Mania.
Oh, it's hard to get a date in Saudi Arabia. Can't see the woman. Don't know what she looks like.
That's a good point.
Ah!
That's a good point.
Ah!
That's a good point. That's why I'm not looking
Just-
forward to Mania next year.
I might as well be related to Randy Orton. Oh, my goodness.
Not gonna be shooting between those gaps.
Nope. I'm going right in between the teeth.
Right in between.
Right in between.
From out of nowhere.
No, from out of somewhere.
It's man. Mania.
Nashville's interesting.
Nashville will be fun.
And that's honestly doable. For
It's
us,
doable.
even, it's doable. It's
Yeah.
closer. I mean,
It's. I mean, how long would it take to get 8 hours to get from Cleveland to Nashville?
maps.
While he looks that up, the other option for a future WrestleMania that's a part of their contract is Indianapolis.
Less than 7.5 hours to get to Nashville.
Very doable.
Indianapolis is about 4.5.
Very doable. So Yeah, Indy is on that list to hosting a future Mania. They also have a future SummerSlam in that deal that they
Yeah, but
agreed
like
to.
Pat McAfee kind of worked on that too, and obviously he's done with the wrestling business now, so maybe they'll go back on that. Who knows?
Sure.
Won't be the first time they decided to cop out of a deal with the city. So I mean,
But that was again. I thought when I was there at the Rumble last year, very walkable town. Everything's right there.
downtown Indy's beautiful. I love it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, good
And
time.
it's a great place to host a WrestleMania. They need a WrestleMania, and probably what was lacking from the Vegas Part 2 WrestleMania. You need a WrestleMania where actual wrestling fans are there.
Yeah.
I've heard from various reports that people were saying from those who were there, it's like it never felt like WrestleMania.
Well, that's because all the fans were at the hotel trying to bombard all the talent when there's no security there to help them when they're getting in and out of the place so they can like live their lives because they still have other stuff to do during the
Hey,
week.
Bailey, I know you're meeting up with AJ Lee, but can I get a photo? Can I get a photo?
If I'm Punk, I would have punched that guy in the face. I'm surprised he didn't go. I give him credit for having restraint.
He did.
To
He
not
did.
go further and be like, dude, get your camera out of my wife's face.
And then the dude was like, "Oh, I just want an apology from Phil." Like,
Oh,
shut up.
Eat it. Where's the meme? Eat my dick. Like,
Stop it.
I gotta send
The
Eli
guy,
that. Merch. Merch.
the guy went to, like, so when Bailey and AJ Lee met up and all that, they hugged, like that little private hallway. They were clearly walking to their rooms, and the guy was just, "Oh, no problem."
He's getting all up in their shit, and it's like, dude, like, one space, personal space. Like,
And even Bailey or Pam, it was
she was like, please stop, like, don't. And that's when you just see Punk beeline in and just take the phone and slam it on the ground. He's like, no.
have you
we're gonna-
watched that video? Like,
Hell yeah.
slow motion.
Oh, it's great.
Oh man, because it's just you see it. and then,
AEW
like,
fans, see, he's unhinged. It's like, no, you idiot. Like, the reason why you can say that is because no one recognizes your fucking stars when you're in public. Jerk offs. Oh, never let the John Moxley because you couldn't tell John Moxley from the plumber down the street. That's why. Oh, but don't worry though, he's gonna train Will Ospreay because all of a sudden that's what Will needs. That group to train him. Fucking stupid. Make it make sense.
miss an episode, miss a lot.
I missed a lot of episodes and I don't mind.
Well, don't miss any of this one. I hope you enjoyed episode.
Oh, I'm not gonna miss her either. I can't wait.
120. There is someone in this group, in this photo that got we had high hope. You especially had high hopes of somebody in this photo.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a shame.
but you did not have high hopes for somebody who's in this photo,
Yeah,
which we will talk
yeah.
about.
There's a tier list of releases, and she's at the bottom.
We'll talk about the cuts because it was a bloodbath. So we'll definitely talk about it. Some good people were let go.
Oh, eat whatever.
Some good people.
It couldn't happen to a nicer person. She'll be fine.
Talk about Aleister Black and Zelina.
Well,
good,
yeah,
good people.
They're fine.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Great tag team, just didn't really fit.
We're spoiling the lead here. We'll talk about them when we come back, and especially these guys. What the hell happened? What happened?
Well, they had 2 years. Crazy. Well,
This is the
close.
one time where I don't blame them.
No.
I do blame creative.
Yep.
And we'll talk about them coming up on the other side. We're back after this.
One thing I've noticed too, like when people walk into the store, like even if they've having a rough day, whatever, as you can see, like because we're right here at the front, we can see people walk in. As soon as they walk through those doors, the expression changes.
Yeah, it does.
Immediately.
Their eyes open up. They're like,
Oh, my
whoa,
goodness.
look at this place.
I mean, the kids are always excited.
Oh,
But
yeah.
even the parents are like, I gotta take my kids to the kid. They're like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I love
Yeah.
seeing that expression just change
Yeah.
with everyone when they walk
For
through.
sure.
See
Yeah,
here.
it's I mean, it's all about the experience here. You know, we've got that. We've got the train set up with the amusement park ride, which is a tribute to an old park that used to be in Cleveland called Euclid Beach Park, closed in '69. But it's got all these little rides, miniature rides, and you can hit a button, and these rides start moving and making carnival noises, and it's just really cool. We just added another wall of old candy boxes. Some are from like the 20s, and we have a whole wall of them now, and cardboard boxes, but it's the old logos, like I say, Butterfingers, 5 cents, kind of thing. And people will just look at it and say, I remember those things. I remember, when it was a nickel or a quarter or whatever, So those are the kind of things that we like to give back, and that's what it's all about.
Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife, Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Whether you're searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and player. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, but you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee.
Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Omega Video Marketing. Megan is fantastic. She is phenomenal. For once, we're going to do a professional read of this segment because we normally don't do it ever. So I promise we're going to do a professional read of this segment. Megan is fantastic. She's a phenomenal content creator. She's a phenomenal content creator. I mean, you want to talk about expertise. Omega Video Marketing is a 4-time Emmy Award winner. Containing Your Poise. You know, even when you had guys like this guy over here losing his composure.
What are you talking about? I don't know who Composure is, but I never met him.
But she gets it done. She gets it done. Omega Video Marketing. If you're a business owner, decision maker, or a content creator, you want to get your word out, all that stuff, Omega Video Marketing is the place to be. MeganRG440@gmail.com. That's MeganRG440@gmail.com. Coming up on 2 years as a proud sponsor of the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast.
Time flies when you're working with great professionals like Meg.
That's right. Time
And not
awesome.
like us.
We just say we've been moving out of Snell's place. I don't know. No, but check her out for sure at Omega Video Market. She's all over. There's like a different event in Cleveland every single day, and she's there.
Mhm.
So you want to be there too. So definitely check that out. Also, AlleyRoseFragrances.com. You want to go? There we go. AlleyRoseFragrances.com.
One of these days, you're going to figure it out, man.
Well, it's a. Anywho,
Yeah.
words.
Don't forget, Inside Edge 20 is the promo code. If you're a first-time customer, use that promo code. Get 20% off of that purchase and stock up. I mean, give her some work to do. She loves it.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to our coworker Carly. She ordered these candles. Loves them.
Yeah?
Loves them.
Did she use the promo code?
She didn't see the promo code till after. I told her, I'm like, you better get the promo code. What you doing?
Carly is now falling down the totem pole of one of my least favorite people I work with.
Unbelievable. I told, like, Carly, what are we doing? What is
Can
this?
she have a make good?
Hmm?
Can she have a make good?
Yeah, when her boyfriend put in the promo code. That'll be the make good.
Bingo. You can do it.
You can do it.
Do it soon.
Do
Carly
it
a
soon.
mother? Because Mother's Day is coming up. That's a good reason to do it.
That is a great reason to do it. Also, Allison puts, she has the body mist as well, so it's a great gift for your mom coming up on Mother's Day. As
For your mother.
on May 1st.
Remember the show from MTV that Wilder Valmerano hosted? The Fez from That's Yo Mama?
Yeah, I do.
That was crazy how that was a thing for a
That
while.
whole
They went to like different cities. They had like a bracket breakdown of people who
They
just did Your
did.
Mama jokes. It was
They
great.
did.
MTV was wild in the 2000s, man.
they did.
I'll tell you what.
One of my favorite shows. I try to watch the show now, and I
Float
can't
like
do
a
it.
butterfly, sting like a bee. I fuck with your mama. Now it hurts when I pee.
Next. That was the show I was going to bring up next, but that line might have been said on Next.
Next was wild too.
Next was great. He was
Who's
like,
on the next bus? This is a beautiful model, 26 years old from Laguna Beach, California, with bright blonde hair and a sparkling personality. Next.
Yo, my name is Terry. I play my PlayStation. I like to take my girl out on a date.
Wait, both her parents are still together?
Next.
She comes from a happy home.
Next.
This
I
is Tammy. She grew up in a trailer park and is 40 years old and significantly older than everyone else. I think I should give her a chance.
Boy, they're on their way together, man. We could do a whole show on those MTV shows. Silent Library was fantastic.
Oh, they still do that.
Oh, that man,
It's
that
those-
show's
that's great.
fantastic.
But
But
something we couldn't do is be silent.
nope.
And you should either scream Inside Edge 20, that promo code to the mountaintops for Alley Rose Fragrances.
Definitely better do that.
And we're screaming to the high heavens because Kairi Sane is no longer in WWE. God, we're halfway there, AA. We're halfway to the goal. And I tell you what, after Backlash, we could be the full way there. TKO's trying to save some money. I can think of someone who's making between $3 to $5 million a year that doesn't need to be on the roster anymore. Have Io Sky just bury Asuka and just send her on her way back with Kairi to New Japan or wherever the fuck they're gonna go. Great.
But Asuka's on her way to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, on her way to the hallway to pack her shit so she can get the fuck out of the building. That'd be fantastic. I almost shed a tear for Kairi because I miss her.
When
Oh,
I saw-
miss her hurting people and her tiny little body hurting people. Oh no.
When I saw her on this list, and there were a lot of great names on this list, but when I saw her on this list, I'm like, oh my
the
goodness.
smile on my face. The
Oh,
only thing
my
that'll make me
goodness.
happier is if Boston went up in flames. Two things. Oh, so excited.
I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to tape the show. I can't wait. Oh,
so
man.
happy. Sucks for everyone else, but that was. Oh,
Let's talk about the others on this list, just briefly.
good. I had to get that out of my system.
I'm glad you did.
Get all the joy out first, you know.
Yeah, that's why the whole I will say the whole oh, we got to start a movement. I would imagine she's probably very nice backstage,
It doesn't matter. You
but
hurt.
you can't be hurting people.
You hurt like 3 people in a row, and we didn't forgive Nia Jax for that until she had to put in a lot of work and goodwill to kind of get decent in our good graces. And even then, people are still aren't a big fan of Nia Jax.
She's in a tag team. Yep.
Yeah, she can't be in a singles feud for a title anymore. One,
Mhm.
because Tiffany Stratton isn't champion anymore, and that was the only person she could wrestle. But like Yeah, we still didn't trust her with that. We're not getting the Kyrie Sane singles push. This is not going to be the R-Truth. Oh, if we chant Kyrie's name loud enough, maybe they'll bring her back for the 5th time.
What's
No.
her real name?
Who gives a fuck? Go away and just stay. She wanted to move back to Japan anyway. This is perfect. Go, please. They'll love you over there. That's fine. That's great. Not here. No more.
So let's address some of the other ones. We'll get to the why. They have their own column here coming up in a bit. Motor City Machine Guns. Again, a fine tag team.
Yeah.
You know, all the history and stuff.
Yeah. No, they just never fit. And they won the titles a couple times, I think, at least once.
Yeah.
We know that. But I mean, like, a really good tag team. Happy they made it to WWE. Probably too late.
Yeah.
They're both in their 40s at this point. And normally, hey, 40s are prime, but like people have been built up to that point. And Alex Shelley had a singles run in TNA where he was champion at one point. Like maybe that's where they go back to. Obviously, the door for AEW, I'm sure, will be open in 90 days or whatever it is for them to go there because they're about to have one less tag team when Edge and Christian stop being a tag team when they lose to FTR again, probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're gonna have an opening for a new team to slide right in because they already have like 150 people on the roster they're not using. But I mean,
and Motor City Machine Guns would be in TNA would be a huge attraction.
It would, especially because they have that background now too, which is solid. So I mean, we'll see what happens with them. But the one that surprised me, I guess, just because he's a Triple H guy, was Aleister Black.
Yeah, I want to get to
Zelina.
that. Yeah,
I think that was kind of because they saw what happened with Karrion Kross, and it's like there's a role for that person. And they kind of dropped the ball. Like, he could have been that guy talking to Randy. He could.
Yeah, we just talked about that last week.
Yeah,
like it was rumors that he was going to be the guy until they inserted Pat McAfee.
Once they put Selena with him, I was like, man, this doesn't feel right. It feels like they're gonna mess around here, and like it felt like they had nothing for Selena. So they put her with him because she's attractive and they're married. And then it was like, okay, we're not really doing anything with Aleister Black either. He had his big feud with Damian Priest for a long time. That really didn't get anyone over. Priest fell back into a tag team with R-Truth. And Aleister Black just never got the platform that I think we always will be the guy in his first run that I said he could have been their next Undertaker. Like his presence. I'm not saying he's as big or as strong or any of that stuff, but the striking and the presence he had.
Yeah.
Like it was Bray Wyatt level presence where you were like, oh, I remember the first time I saw that entrance.
It was special.
I was like, oh my God.
It was special.
It was different.
Yeah.
Like it looked so cool. And he was a cool looking dude. The tattoo's just different. It's not Cody Rhodes with a neck tattoo. This is a guy who's covered and he comes out and the cross-legged sit, the athletic ability still. Like
it's a different look. I mean, it's definitely a different look.
He's not going back to AEW. I don't think that's going to be a thing because he had a falling out because he's a Punk guy. So him and Punk were close and stuff too. So it's like, I think TNA or maybe he'll do some New Japan stuff. I don't know if he decides to. Indies will be a thing. I'm sure EC3 will be chomping at the bit to get him into TNA. They'd love to get was it Tommy End before everything like that.
I
like
think so.
Yeah, so that'll be who he probably would go as, or maybe he'll do another version of Black or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, Aleister is unfortunate because I'm thinking about Aleister, I'm thinking about Rusev because they both came in at this time a year ago.
But Rusev is doing fine.
Rusev has been
he's in a spot
incredible over on Monday nights.
Yeah, he's
they have a defined role for him.
Yes,
they've never been able to find a defined role for Black. Again, in my opinion, not all Aleister Black's fault. I think creatively, he could have been the one to attack Jacob Fatu if you wanted to put him in that spot.
They put him in a match with Cody.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that it was maybe kind of Triple H saying, "Okay, prove it. Like let's see. We think you have this still." That match was good.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cody won by some shenanigans, maybe or something like that.
A little bit, but it was a great match.
But it was a really good match, and you're like, okay. And the crowd maybe seemed like they were starting to get into it a little bit, and it's like, well, I mean, you have to give this guy an opportunity, and he just didn't really.
Aleister, perhaps one of those guys. Again, I'm sure it's public record, but it ain't like public record. But like for the contract, was he able? Did you look at Aleister Black as upper mid card, depending on what they were paying? If we assume that's what they were paying him, because I have to imagine with him, I think it was financial.
Yeah, and also with the people coming up too, when you've got Ricky Sainz, Ethan Page, you've got Joe Hendry coming up, all these guys, you're losing spots.
Mm-hmm.
because
And with SmackDown going back to 2 hours.
yeah, you're thinning the herd a little bit, and you kind of have to make some moves here. That's why they got rid of a group of 6 people or 5 people, whatever it was. I mean, like you kind of have to maneuver and work your way through it, and some people that you're kind of on the fringe that do make some decent money. It's like, okay, well, we're gonna probably have to get rid of this person.
Now, Zelina, I want to talk about her individually for 2 seconds because you mentioned all the call-ups with NXT because of how loaded the NXT women's division was, and I kind of watched last Tuesday. Still is.
They still got a bunch of talent down there.
Still is.
Yeah.
You don't have time anymore. Unfortunately, with Zelina, it never clicked in the ring. Microphone and promo-wise, she's great as far as the promo as a heel.
Yeah.
But, again, never clicked in the ring. And if you need a woman to deliver a heel promo, they just brought up somebody. Her name is Jacy Jayne.
I feel like with Zelina, too, I can believe Alexa Bliss and her character. And she's small. She's 5 feet. With Zelina, she looks shorter. She looks smaller. The underdog thing was fun in Puerto Rico when I think she beat Rhea or she beat someone important, Charlotte, one of those. I forget who she beat.
No, I don't think. No, she didn't win, but it was her and Rhea.
Sure, and she
Backlash.
Yeah,
and she'll always have that moment.
Because I was saying, get the chancla for about a month straight because that was just hilarious. But like it was,
she'll always have that. But that Backlash was a special show in Puerto Rico with her and then Bad Bunny. So she has that moment.
Yeah, so that's cool. And again, she's a little bit older as well. So
and I'll give her flowers too. She was one of the people who carried Pandemic Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
I'll give her that.
Sure. I mean, sure. Hey,
Paul Heyman. I think Paul Heyman was writing at that time, Monday Night Raw, and Paul Heyman gave Zelina Vega a microphone each and every single week. It just didn't seem like since that moment, except for the Backlash, it never caught fire. And we're now talking 6 years.
Yeah.
And now you have a whole division of women who can go.
And she was going to leave because she was doing some streaming stuff on the side and all that. They didn't like it. And there was a whole back and forth with that and more union talk and all that. We covered that on the show too. So, I mean, yeah, it's she'll have more options, I think, than Aleister Black will. Mainly because she hasn't burned a bridge with AEW or anything like that. So, I mean, that's an option. Tia Trinidad could show up there and the name clicks, all that stuff works. But who knows? We'll see if Tony decides to throw his checkbook at people again.
Could. And then one little quick thing before we talk about the Wyatts. You are seeing now, because I don't think we're going to have a WWE draft. I think the NXT move-ups, and there was a ton of them on both shows. You saw a ton of releases on the developmental level. So at this point, I mean, look, NXT being on the CW, people are watching. People are tuning in and watching. And you have to be television ready by the time you get to NXT. And if you're not TV ready by the time you even get to NXT, they're going to move off of you. And that's going to be it. The woman who won LFG the first season, Tyra May Steele, she was one of the releases.
Yeah, I mean, and she had TV experience because she was on the show, the LFG show. But I mean, so they'll give a little more grace to like college athletes and people that haven't ever done it before. But they also just won't throw you in front of the camera until you're ready to be in front of the camera too. So, or until they think you're ready. So, but again, that NXT is still, there's a big chunky white dude doing backflips off the top rope onto the champion, and then there's this guy that's apparently Io Sky's fiance who came out of nowhere and is. I guess he's evil, but now he's nice. I don't know. Maybe he's Danhausen 2.0 or, Japanese Danhausen. Japanese Hausen? I don't know.
I don't.
Can we trademark that?
I don't know. And I did not do an NXT Reacts this week because out of fairness, I didn't. It was basically a reset.
Yeah.
And the last time the show had to do a major reset back in January, it was horrible. But it's figuring out what your show is. So we got some pieces there. But, yeah, I mean, you look at these names. Alistair could have worked. I think what Alistair was financial. Motor City Machine Guns, even though they were good, and then your favorite on the top left.
Just going to do one of these. I don't even need to see her. That's fine.
But I want to spend just a couple. Remember also to like and subscribe at Inside Edge Net. Like, subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
And boy, way to take your own advice.
and
Plug
and
it.
Twitch.
Set an example. Twitch? We're on Twitch?
We have a link. Yeah, we are. We're on Twitch.
Oh, shit.
I don't have a personal account to Twitch, but when we send out the streams, Twitch is one of the options.
Wow, okay.
And people do watch on Twitch.
News to me. I did not know we had a Twitch.
So when we did this, I have to go. I think, what was it, June of 2024? First off, 2 years ago, April, May, they're ready. Here's what we have to do. Here's how you build them up. This they're going to debut. Here we go.
One of the best debuts of a faction we've seen, maybe ever.
Then they just went to town on Monday Night Raw. Fantastic. Probably top 5 debuts since we've started doing this show. Even the Smackdown follow-up, fine. And then
they had the ability when they first booked them to make them killers. Like, we're just going to show up and we're just going to take people out. Like, the reason why they went off of that, I don't know. Bo Dallas will always be a what if to me. Some people, and we've had the panels like, oh, he really just doesn't have it. I don't know, because they never really gave him an opportunity, whether it was injuries or whether he just didn't believe in him. No pun intended. They didn't believe in him.
Never had a shot.
Never had a real opportunity in this group. From keeping the name, Uncle Howdy and all that stuff that I hated, just because it's like, you don't need to do that. Unfortunately, when Bray died, the ideas died. And the creativity died. And even the guy who does the designs for the mask and all that stuff that tried to help, I forget his name or whatever it is, it's like, you can only do so much.
Yeah.
And they got bogged down in creative. They feuded with the MFTs for like 8 months over the Lantern.
And it went nowhere.
And it led to them getting released. I think did they win that final match or did they lose it?
I can't even tell
No
you.
one cares. Like, that's my point. Like, it's really a shame.
And even if they won, I think they had to whatever.
Yeah, and obviously
Tama Tonga said give it back.
Yeah, like Nikki didn't do anything. She jumped off the top rope and just wore a mask for 2 years.
I'm stunned.
She's talented too. That's the crazy part. Like, she can.
They're all talented.
Well, yeah,
all of them.
And again, you could look at the past with Joe Gacy and Dexter or whatever, and Rowan was kind of there as a courtesy hire for Bray and all that. I understand that, but like Bo Dallas and Nikki Cross were two. Nikki Cross was a world champion.
Mm-hmm.
But Bo Dallas had that potential and still does. And if I'm AEW, I look at this group and I say, guys, wanna try it here?
And this is the one time I would look at. If Tony Khan has a vision for what
I would be intrigued to watch an episode of Dynamite to see how you would present this group, because Tony is a fanboy and he'll lean into making this more about Bray and all that stuff.
And he's more open to creative, for better or worse. He's more open to wrestler input. Yeah. And I think that you brought up something I didn't even think about until you said it about Bray not being here, because this thought just popped in my head. What if Bray was still here, but they ran this group?
Oh God, it'd be so different. Well, you have
even if I'll just lay out a quick scenario. Let's just say, unfortunately, Bray, he's still with us, but he was sick. He could no longer wrestle, but he could contribute creatively, and he's in charge of this group. Basically.
I would still have him cutting promos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't physically. My body has failed me, but my Fireflies, my friends, will be able to take the reins and take it forward. He could have talked these guys up to a point. If he was still around to wrestle, they would still be employed.
They would be unstoppable.
Oh, it would, because his vision and his ability to work with Vince and to work with Triple H to get his message across, like one of the best promoters of his style, maybe ever.
Yeah.
The matches sometimes wouldn't deliver, which that's okay. But like the build up,
and the
presentation,
Raw and SmackDown,
and
delivered.
all of that. Like, you just felt really like, wow, this guy's got it.
I knew this group was not taking a good turn when they started to emphasize the tag team championships instead of Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. Like, when it became clear that Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy was not going to be the central focus of this group, oh, we're in trouble.
It's one of our most viewed clips when he came back in the Miz and all that stuff, and he was in Nick Aldis's office, and there was Bo Dallas just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
I think they dropped the ball not calling him Bo Wyatt. I will stand by that. That sounds good. That sounds like a star. That
It would have worked.
Sounds like the brother of Bray Wyatt, who is now picking up his legacy because there's unfinished business.
It's an easy story to tell, even if you are not initially a fan of it. It's an easy story to tell.
At the end of the day, it didn't pass the name test. We're not going to see the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus Uncle Howdy in the main event of WrestleMania. Like, it's sometimes it's that simple.
But even a problem, they never even gave the Uncle Howdy character an opportunity.
But even then, the naming originally, he was never meant to be the main event guy because Bray was the main event guy. So even in that group, Bray was the guy that's going for the main title. Uncle Howdy is the sidekick. He's happy to be there, whatever it is. He's causing mayhem to help Bray at the end of the day.
But I guess my other point, though, is like they stopped explaining who Uncle Howdy, who he is, who he was.
It wasn't resonating because, again, Uncle Howdy. Like, it's not Bray's vision anymore. You can't execute it the way he wants to, even though you are with someone who is literally his family.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't mean he has Bray's mind.
But it also goes to show you the importance of having people in the room who understand characters, understand producers, things like that. Like, the chatter online, what happened to inside the NBA, for example, from a basketball standpoint. Like, it's not, yes, Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, and Charles are on the show, but it doesn't feel like the same show when compared to when it was on TNT. And on one hand, you could say, oh, well, just because it's on ESPN. No, it's the people behind the scenes. There are certain people behind the scenes
they also
who are not there anymore.
They talked mad shit about ESPN before they got bought by ESPN.
Yeah, they did
so
too.
It's kind of like they're not happy to be there. Right
now. But the whole point of if you don't have the people behind the scenes who know the characters, you can't move forward. And it just did not happen. I think part of what happened, too, Alexa Bliss, I think, plays a little bit of a role here. Her partnership with Charlotte Flair was so successful.
It took her away from this.
And
that could have been, they could have went for both sets of tag titles. They could have had her be the pseudo leader.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Bo could have led it.
Because the way you were explaining it, too, is like, okay, if Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas is not deemed the leader, Alexa Bliss could have been the leader.
Yep.
But Alexa Bliss, and this is where I don't blame WWE, her and Charlotte, a 3-week project became a 9-month success.
And it's still going.
Because
it just worked. Like, they just had chemistry, and it just, credit to those two. And we've talked about the difference in Charlotte and how she's actually entertaining now, and she looks like she's having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
She's not miserable.
And putting in better matches.
Yes. Like, the solo stuff for the title and all that with like Tiffany and even all that stuff before was like she just looks lifeless out there. Like, you can tell she's putting on an act. It doesn't feel legit. With Alexa, it feels great.
I know it does. I want you guys real quick because we're coming up on the end of the show. Go back on the Side Hustle Wrestling podcast on our YouTube page. We have a playlist of all the full episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I encourage you guys, go back to when they debuted.
We had a clip out there that was like, I think one of our highest viewed clips on the YouTube.
Yeah.
About Bo.
Yeah, about Bo.
Yeah.
Go back to the shorts, but also go back on the playlist to our full episodes when they debuted. I think it was 2 years ago, I believe in like June. You'll see it because on the cover photo, it's Wyatt's. And go back and just watch how like excited we were. Especially you, because you were on it from the jump.
Well, then I watched the Bray documentary, and I saw how much it meant to Bo, and I was like, okay, this is, if they really get behind him, this could be something, because Bray got it, and people loved him. and it worked, and he was in the main event, and it was a thing to watch. And they just never, the storytelling never got there, and they never got fully behind Bo. And
I think they left money on the table. I really do.
possibly.
Even and somebody made a good point. If they were still around, if you wanted to do the we don't have anything for Oba to do story, but you could have positioned the Wyatts as a heel group, and one by one with Oba, and then leading up to Uncle Howdy, you could have told a little bit of a story there. Where and the good thing about Bray Wyatt, Bray did not have to go over in these feuds for the most part.
Only when he was the Fiend.
Only now the Fiend needed to go. Now the Fiend had to go over.
Sometimes.
Now, with that being said, if you're gonna have the Fiend versus the Demon, don't put it on a random B-level pay-per-view.
Oh. That needs to be in one of the either SummerSlam or WrestleMania. Like, yeah.
One last quick question for you. Danhausen. I love Danhausen. I love everything about Danhausen. He is fantastic. He might be the reason why the Knicks don't advance in the playoffs. He is great. I have one little problem with Danhausen, just one. He is so good at his character, I never want to actually see him wrestle.
I think that's fine.
Is that okay?
Well, he's wrestling and he's undefeated. So, I mean, that's the crazy part, too, in all this. He's only been in a couple matches and he won them both. So, I mean, like, if it's joke level humor, he's not. This isn't Orange Cassidy wrestling for the AEW World title. This is Danhausen knowing his role and being able to be the comic relief and kind of being like R-Truth squared, where he actually gets matches and is able to do stuff, and he wins them. So that's fine. And
I thought the pyro thing last week,
That's
that was fun.
hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's like everything he's done, except for the debut, but that wasn't his fault.
That's not
That was
his fault.
WWE's fault.
That's their fault. But like, see, this is the thing. So people say, "Oh, well, AEW did that. They did this." But again, it's one thing on the show.
Mhm.
In a show full of a lot of serious stuff and things going on and feuds getting built and Oba and all, like, there's different people, to have one comedy act show up and do a couple minutes of something, fine. That's cool. It's like when we watched the one Exodus show and the dude came out with the chainsaw.
Oh yeah,
Granted, it smelled like gasoline in the fucking,
it did.
yeah, the Waterloo for like 15 minutes. But like, okay, one silly thing, I can let that go. And
But
if
you
it's,
don't
and
want
if it's
him.
good,
You don't want him competing for the
No.
Exodus World
no,
title.
because he's going to cut someone in half, literally. So no, I don't want to see that. Like, that was, yeah. But no, this one thing during a show that's 2 to 3 hours long, I'm fine with that. And he's good at it. Some people are just bad at comedy too. He's actually good.
He's actually really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's really good. He's fantastic. Remember to watch Unfiltered starting on Monday, 5 o'clock. It's Inside Us Prime Time. There's my show at midnight.
Daily lineup.
Daily lineup starting on Monday.
I'm not doing
This show's not going anywhere. We'll still be. Oh, we didn't talk about the Bloodline.
I don't care.
We'll get to them next week.
Yeah, maybe.
I did like the open of the show Monday.
Listen,
I'll give them that. But
If I wanted to recycle, I get a blue bin in my apartment, right? And that's all I got to say about that.
about to
Yeah.
get a chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich.
I don't know which one though.
Gonna get a chicken sandwich.
It depends on the budget.
Depends on the list.
Well, it depends on the budget.
Yeah, download those apps. Get those deals.
Should
Yeah. The Wendy's app.
with
Sleep.
these gas prices, Pete.
What's
my
going to be
dinner-
cheaper,
No.
a gallon of gas or a chicken sandwich
No,
from Wendy's?
my dinner tonight's gonna be oatmeal.
I'm going to lick the pavement outside and taste the salt. That'll do it.
$5 a gallon.
Oh my God. You know, there was a point in time where you can get a $5 footlong or you can get a gallon of gas. You could feed a family of 3, or I could put a gallon of my gas and go an extra 20 miles.
Oh man, I was supposed to go to Chicago this month. Oh my god.
Well, hey, maybe, no. You gonna fly? That'd be cheaper now.
Yeah, at this rate. All right, see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Wave your head from side to side, say, yeah.
I'm gonna miss it.
Damn, so hit me, yeah, baby.